Sullivan going up against Brian Blair, and Brian Blair willing to take the challenge on this shorter notice, and Sullivan exploding on Blair very quickly, catching Blair again and again, and now an arm whip off the rope. Blair caught him coming off with a beautiful forearm, drops Sullivan to the canvas, and Blair catches him with another forearm. And Snake Roberts, who was silent all the time he was out here at ringside watching this. Blair, lateral press, hooked the far leg, but Sullivan able to power away from it.
Fantastic hip toss by Kevin Sullivan. You have to watch Brian Blair. You have to watch him very carefully in the ring. Kevin Sullivan right now in a headlock by Brian Blair. He would throw in cheap shots on occasion, Gordon Sullivan. He's been known to do that, regardless of what people say, or regardless of how his reputation stands with the public.
Those opinions, of course, editorial indeed by Jim Garvin.
See, Brian Blair there illegally using the ropes to maintain control. And in my book, that isn't exactly how it works. Now Kevin Sullivan has control of Brian Blair. Fantastic knee by Kevin Sullivan.
Sullivan using the back of the elbow very effectively now. Full arm drag and twist by Kevin Sullivan on Brian Blair. Blair trying to reverse that situation. Good forearm to the side of the jaw. The Boston Battler shocked by that one. Reversal now by Blair. Blair now with the side headlock into a hip lock takedown.
He uses that side headlock quite a bit, you know. I think as time goes by, Brian Blair will learn a few more wrestling holds, and I think that in time he may become a fairly good wrestler. But again, that it's going to take a little time.
All right, up against those ropes now. Sullivan fires him off. Blair leapfrogs up and over his man. Got him a good drop kick. Side of the rib cage went in for a lateral press. Sullivan able to power away from it now. Blair with a front chancery on Kevin Sullivan. Say a special hi to Bill Apter's dad, Nat Apter, who has been a little under the weather lately. We certainly hope that Mr. Apter gets to feeling better in a hurry. Bill, of course, one of the outstanding writers and editors for national wrestling publications, and it is...
What power Kevin Sullivan has. What power. There again is a young athlete that trains 4 to 5 days a week, does a lot of running, and of course you can see it pays off. Accidentally tripped on Brian Blair's stomach, but you know, occasionally accidents will happen in professional wrestling.
Interesting observation on the part of Jim Garvin, the Southern Heavyweight Champion, who's with me today, and it is Blair being smashed into that canvas once again as Kevin Sullivan has begun to take those shortcuts that he and Snake Roberts have become so infamous for.
That again, ladies and gentlemen, is Gordon Sullivan, and that's purely an editorial comment.
And it is almost an impasse situation here between Sullivan and Blair at this point in time. Blair now getting some advantage. Sullivan able to reverse that situation, however.
Well, Blair had him by the hair and rolled him over, and anytime you get anybody by the hair, you know, you're going to get the advantage on him.
Blair fighting fire with fire now, retaliating to the midsection. One back to the ear, and Snake Roberts with a look of concern on his face as Brian Blair unloads some heavy artillery now on Kevin Sullivan, and Sullivan down to the canvas. Blair drives the knee into the prefrontal lobe of Kevin Sullivan, catches him again, a looping right hand. Now it's a side headlock by Brian Blair. Off the ring rope, Blair catches him a good shoulder smash into the chest.
Ooh. Oh, he accidentally fell through the ropes onto the floor.
Certainly looked. A knee lift by Snake Roberts outside the ring. And Roberts now hurdling Brian Blair back into the ring, but he has been stunned with that knee lift, and now it is Kevin Sullivan bringing him up. The shoulder breaker. He's got him down, and the referee unaware of what happened outside the ring. Mike Graham suddenly in the ring, pointing out to the referee. Well, he's pointing out to the referee exactly what happened, and it's Kevin Sullivan and Mike Graham at it, and Sullivan suddenly leaves the ring, along with Brian Blair getting his hand raised.
There's just another example, Gordon Sullivan, of what athletes like myself and J.J. Dillon have to put up with.
Well, our enterprising cameraman following them to the back, and
I may not be able to give you everything you want, but I'll give you everything you need. You just listen to this, and listen carefully. This is where we are. Reality. Real. Actual. Genuine. That's what we are. Believers. Dreams. Not actual. Fantasy. False. And what it turns into be is lies. Nobody listened to Steve Kerr when he sent an interview in because he knew the havoc I would wreak. Now, that so-called tiger better watch out. He talks about a final chapter. You are nothing, it says right here, but a lie. We are reality, and we're walking in the dead, and I'm going to prove it to you. Infestation.
rather illuminating insight into a very, very, very strange pair of individuals. We'll be back.